Hey folks, Dr. Hopewell here. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the tag team assignments. I've been going through those, grading those, and I'll be uploading your points soon. But what I wanted to do is just take this opportunity now that we've gone through the first tag team assignment and you all have had a chance to get into the course material or the book material, you've had a chance to work with the technology, you've had a chance to work with your team. You've got a few of the kinks worked out hopefully at this point. What I wanted to do is kind of give you some direction for future tag team assignments. And everybody that participates in this first one is basically you're going to get points for this because I understand that it's a learning curve with the technology and those kind of things. But what I'm going to do now is provide you all with some feedback that you all will need to take a look at just about. Everybody that did the tag team can probably use a little bit of guidance and direction. And I don't give you this particular update before the tag team for a reason. I want you to struggle through and get some of those, work out some of those kinks on your own. I couldn't give you a tutorial that would work for each and everybody individual's computer, so I want you to work that out for yourself, okay? But moving forward, here's what I really want you to know about the tag team assignment, okay? And I'm going to kind of describe the perfect tag team assignment that I've seen in the past. And some of you have worked on that, gotten close to that this time. Okay, so the perfect tag team assignment is the voice thread prepared by the leader for that week, and it's got 3, 4, 5, 6 slides, whatever it takes to adequately present the chunks of information from the text. Not too long. And actually don't even need a lot of commentary on what those particular slides have. You all read the book. I've read the book. You don't need to summarize it so much. Just let those slides summarize those main points out of the chapter for you. Okay. Then what you do is you each come in to each one of those slides and record your commentary. Apply how those concepts work in your organization. And most all of you have done, I mean, you've all done that. I mean, you're rocking and rolling on that. I think you understand that we are focused more on applying those concepts to your organizational context, okay? But what I wanted to let you guys know is I really am looking for everybody, each person in the team, to comment on each of the slides, okay? So there was a little bit of a misunderstanding there. Some people just they commented on maybe the first one and the third one, but they skipped a few. Don't skip any. Okay, if the slide was important enough to be made, at least I need you to make sure that you comment on that to some degree. Okay, now the second thing is I want you to think about presenting yourself professionally. All right. One of the program outcomes in this program is that you communicate professionally, both verbally and written. Well, of course, you all know you do a ton of written presentation, of written communication. But what I'm looking for is also for the leadership development that you need in the area of verbally communicating. Okay, so I want you to think about maybe putting together, look at the slides, put together a little outline, jot some notes down. Some of you have done a great, fantastic job. I can tell you're very comfortable speaking in front of a camera. You're very comfortable speaking your mind, organizing your thoughts. But some of you, I could sense the hesitation. I could sense a little bit of it would be something like this. Okay, yeah, I think I want to talk about this and then this. No, wait, not that. Maybe something else. It's that I can see that the thought process happening as you're speaking, and I'd rather that you jot down some notes so that you know where you're going and you're presenting professionally. And that's a characteristic that a leader needs to have. You don't have to be the greatest public speaker ever, but you do need to make sure that you have some skill in public speaking. Now, we don't specifically have a class in public speaking in this program. Maybe in the future we will. But it's something that we're looking to at least give you an exposure to and an opportunity to work out and to see others. So hopefully as we go through the tag team assignments throughout the semester, you will be improving that public speaking opportunity. Some of you have used a webcam. It's a really good idea. I like that. It's not required that you use a webcam, but if you have one, as you get more comfortable with these assignments, you might want to think about doing that. So everybody participates. Professional speaking, okay? Now, with the professional speaking, my third point is make sure you don't go too long and make sure you don't go too short, okay? Am I sitting here with a timer, and if you get to 5 minutes and 1 second, I give you your points, and but if you're at 49, 55, you don't get your points? It's not like that. If it's too brief and all you do is say, yeah, in my organization we have vertical boundaries. Next slide. I mean, come on, really? I know that. You need to elaborate on that a little bit. And to be honest, nobody's done that yet in this class. So, but I just wanted to kind of point that out to you. Now, some of you can go long. Okay, set a timer for yourself. Maybe say, okay, I'm only going to talk for 5 minutes on each slide, or maybe I'm only going to talk for 3 minutes on each slide. That'd be a little tight because 3 minutes isn't very long. In fact, I've been going 5 minutes now already, so I get it. You get talking, you've got some ideas, and they keep rolling out. So set a timer for yourself. Set a limit, just whatever you think it should be, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. And then my last point is go back. Next, in our next tag team week, the discussion points, we've been doing the discussion assignments. The discussion points for the next module, when we have a tag team assignment due, is actually your discussion in the voice thread. Okay, so you're not going to go into and do a threaded discussion like you've been doing. The points will be, do you come back to the voice thread and add some comments? Hey, Joe, that was a great point you made about blah 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 in your organization. I hadn't thought about it that way. Here's how it would work out if we tried to do something like that, or here's how it would, if I thought about it a little differently, we could, do things this way. That's what I'm looking for. Continued participation. Okay, so tag team leaders, for the next set of tag team slides, you're going to have to get that done early in the week. I'd like that to be done probably by Wednesday, just like we do with the discussions. Okay, if that's a problem, okay, let's work it out within our team. You can let me know if you need help working that out, but I think you guys are functioning very well together. So get those slides posted. They're not hard. I mean, we're not talking about in-depth notes here. We're talking about just a basic structure of the ideas of the chapters so that people can, attach their commentary and analysis to those ideas. Okay, get that done by Wednesday. The rest of you, get in there, make those comments, do it as early in the week as you can, Wednesday night maybe, Thursday if you can, and then use the weekend, the last remaining days of the week, to engage in discussion. Okay, so I'm looking for you to at least make your original post on each slide, and then to come back and at least make one follow-up comment to your peers in each slide. Okay, so you don't have to address everybody. You don't feel like you've got to address everyone, just like you don't address everybody in the threaded discussions. But pick out one that resonates with you, something that's completely out of your experience and you've learned something, or something that's very similar to your experience and you've learned something about how to do understand the boundaries. Okay, I know that's a lot. I've gone 8 minutes, so I appreciate you listening to these, and I hope these visual verbal updates are really helpful. We would do this in a classroom. Because we're online, we don't have that opportunity. So, all right, folks, any questions, always hit me up on the email if you need it. I'm also on Google+, so if you have a Google account and you want to add me on Google+, you can do that. For those of you that know what it is, it's basically an instant messaging tool. We can meet that way. I've got it on my phone, so I can try and answer even if I'm not in my office. So, all right, folks, have fun out there. Stay safe. Do a good job.